As members of the Global Farmer Network,
we believe agriculture is part of the solution,
not part of the problem.
We are committed to developing agricultural leaders
and sharing their stories across the globe.
We have one purpose: to amplify the farmer's voice.
My voice.
Mi voz.
La mia voce.
My voice.
Welcome to Global Farmer Voices, a podcast by the Global Farmer Network where we invite farmers from around the world to share their stories and perspectives. Hello, I'm Delaney Howell, host of this podcast series, and we're thrilled to continue the celebration of our 25th anniversary, a milestone year for the Global Farmer Network. Each month, we plan to highlight some great themes showcasing how our members have shown up over the last 25 years. This month, we're celebrating 25 years of leadership within our organization and also highlighting the contributions of women in agriculture. To help showcase the GFN's work in leadership, Lydia Sasu joins us on the podcast today. Lydia is a trailblazer who has dedicated her life to empowering women in farming. Born and raised in a family farm in Ghana, Lydia has cultivated a remarkable path as a small-scale farmer, educator, trainer, and advocate for rural women in agriculture. Let's dive into her journey today and discover how she's making an impact for women in agriculture.
I am in Ghana. My parents brought me up in Eastern region of Ghana, and my parents are both farmers, which I follow them to farm all the time. And after secondary school, I entered into agric college where I studied agriculture. I did home science extension and agriculture. And after working for a few years with Ministry of Agriculture, FAO picked me and then used me to train the women and mobilize women to be in agriculture for food security and fish processing. I did with them for some years, but all the same, FAO launched our program in 2000, whereby the women, some of them are farmers, some of them are livestock, some of them are into fish, and it's on food security, making sure that women have food for the family, for the neighbors, for the area, for the country as a whole. I became so excited. My parents' farm is there, which I always work in it. Now I'm handing over my farm to my children, but as at now, we plant plantain, palm fruits, maize, cassava.
Lydia's passion for agriculture began on her family's farm and has continued to deepen through her education and career. She is driven by a love of learning and commitment to sharing knowledge with others. Her career reflects this true dedication, as she has worked to empower women with the skills and resources needed to provide for their families and communities while being able to pass their knowledge on to future generations.
Another achievement which I'm so proud of is around one area near Accra called Sige. I was invited by the government to go into that place after FAO that I can help the women in that area. I told them I don't have support, but what they told me was they had, even if they don't give me any money, any support, I'll use my own resources to help the women. We realized that they need support. We trained them. One remote village, nobody goes there. But I drove to that community. Then I would just pray. And I one time told them that I'm doing men's job. Look at me. I'm not stuck in this remote area. But we were able to move the car. And then we came up. This woman and the children, after introducing them to the veterinary, we introduced a piggery to them in that area. We gave them 5 piglets and 2 young ones, male young ones. They also bought 3 and then crossed them with the milk. And within a short time, they were having a lot of eggs. Now they're going to sell it.
When there's a will, Lydia finds a way. Over the past few decades, Lydia has focused her career around supporting fellow women in agriculture. She is determined to prove that farming is not just a man's job and is passionate about equipping women with the skills and confidence to thrive in the agriculture industry. Through things like hands-on training and access to vital resources, she encourages women to work alongside men as equals, ensuring they have the knowledge and tools needed to succeed.
And we are working. So, in a nutshell, the farming activity has become part of me, especially women in farming activities. Whenever the fish smokers, most of them have had award. Their houses were not well built in dilapidated structures, but now some of them will tell you, I've built my house out of the worker. The children were not going to school, but now they have educated, they are educating their children. So it means we are moving and moving and moving. And I can see myself moving to another level. We also realize another area, there's a big Ramsar site. It's an estuary between the sea and the river. And that's where it leads into the sea. When I started working with them, they were collecting oysters from the river. Me, I didn't know much of oysters. But when there's no fish, that's what they collect. And they sell some, eat some, and they live on it till the season change. I asked them why. He said it's finished. So I met USAID, came to Ghana. They identified the good work I've done. They worked with us.
Back in 1997, Lydia co-founded an organization called the Development Action Association, focused on socio-environmental advocacy supporting women in Ghana. According to the DAA's website, the organization is currently active in 67 different communities. 98% of their focus is on rural, low-educated women, and the organization has supported over 50 successful projects. It's through organizations like these and members like Lydia that agriculture continues to flourish. Lydia's passion for finding ways to give other women opportunities to learn and gain new skills is truly inspiring.
My parents gave me a land, and my siblings, my brothers and sisters also tease me, laugh at me that after my education, I want to do agriculture. But now they are proud of me. I can't stop this work, and I'm continuing to do it. So the association, I started mobilizing the women. So in 2000, we came together to register the Women Association. Most of them are women, as a Development Action Association. It used to be in Greater Accra and Central Region. Now we are in Greater Accra, Eastern Region, Central Region. And then another group also promoted. There was Rice Farmer, a woman who is trying to bring the women to Rice Farmers Group. So the women said, we'll leave this the program. Let's put it as part of the name of the association. So Action for Development, and then we did the Development Action Association. That is how we got it. In 2000, the Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries and Livestock came down to inaugurate this association. And we were so pleased to be part of it.
Through Lydia's role with the Development Action Association, she has been able to coordinate many campaigns and projects to fight hunger and bring awareness to food insecurity in Ghana. With a heavy focus on supporting women, we thought Lydia was the perfect member to have on during the month of March, which is also noted as the month for International Women's Day. This annual event is a global opportunity to celebrate the social, economic, cultural, and political achievements of women everywhere. A day like this certainly holds a special place in the heart of someone like Lydia.
But one thing is, sometimes if I have a support to mobilize the women to come together, no problem. But Rural Women's Day became what we chose. And every year, 15 October, we come together and celebrate it. So International Women's Day, sometimes the government take it as his or her, as their program. And they did it as they want. But if I have the support to mobilize these women, because they are so poor, to bring them together, we can share deals. And we will have a lot of women to talk about what they've done. And people will be happy to hear it.
Lydia defines herself as a servant leader, dedicated to expanding the knowledge and skill set of rural women in agriculture. Leaning into this servant leadership mentality, she actively seeks new opportunities to provide support, resources, and hands-on training to those who need it most. Her work not only empowers individuals, but also strengthens entire communities, leaving a lasting and meaningful impact.
As I told you, with the fishing communities, one village I entered, there was no school. Another, there was no place of community. They saw me driving a pickup, which I used to drive and go around with it. They said, hey, women can also drive this car. Our children will also learn. So we started with a nursery school. And that nursery school, I have to train 3 women to be nursery teachers. I went to the school education, talked to them that my people, the literacy is very low, but I've identified 3, and they accepted it. So they were even coming to us. So they put them on the training, and they learned it. And then they came to practice it in the community. So the community was not having a school. The women, those days, there was a lot of fish. So we contributed, bought a land, and then put up a nursery school, which I was carrying some of the things, I carried some of the sand. Everybody did something. So we made sure that what we teach, they do practice. But all the time, I want somebody to go and see something. Come and teach the people, and then we continue. If not, let's see how we empower the women in the communities. So it's not Lydia, not Lydia, but the women in the community, how we can support them. Also to support the others so that we have change for food security, change for agriculture, change for everything.
Trailblazers like Lydia play a vital role in the agriculture industry, driving innovation and technological advancements while creating opportunities for folks along the way. Agriculture is a close-knit industry that thrives on collaboration, mentorship, and shared knowledge. And Lydia is certainly no stranger to any of those topics. Leaders like Lydia continue to advocate for agriculture by empowering women of all backgrounds, regardless of their operation size, skill level, or education, fostering a stronger and more inclusive industry. It's clear that the past 25 years have created a lasting legacy of support, knowledge sharing, and unity within the Global Farmer Network. From the Global Farmer Roundtables that bring farmers together to the practical advice that transcends borders. The organization has made a profound impact, and we can't wait to see what the next 25 years will bring. If you're interested in learning more about the Global Farmer Network's mission and its members, seeing some of the things the organization is up to, and finding out how you can get involved, please visit globalfarmernetwork.org. And if you'd like to support Global Farmer Network through a donation, you can do so at globalfarmernetwork.org/donate. If you enjoyed the podcast today, be sure to subscribe and follow the Global Farmer Network on social media: Facebook, X, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, and YouTube. Until next time, I'm Delaney Howell, and this has been the Global Farmer Voices podcast.